Hello and welcome to the TigrePup channel. In this video I'll be doing a review and demo of WetnWild's Fantasy Makers Brights palette. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you everything I purchased in this particular order. Just the items right here and the prices that I paid. And I did this during a 30% off sale, so just wanted to give you a look at that. And today's video I'm going to be talking about the Brights palette. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you when I purchased the palette, which was on December the 29th of 2021. It arrived at my home at on January 5th, 2022. So if I did the calculations, it'll be like 7 days before I got my my order. Okay, right here I'm just showing you the purchase price of that Fantasy Makers paint palette in Brights. Here is a description of all the things that this palette can do for you. So yeah, just check that out. Right here I'm just showing you the instructions of how it's supposed to be used, which isn't much information, but I found out that I prefer to use this with a dry disposable wedge. Right here I'm just showing you the ingredients in this particular product, so pause to read if you so choose to. Right here I'm just showing you the website depiction of what the colors look like, and in a minute we're going to see what they really look like in person. But right here it's just showing you what the palette looks like, and up next is a couple of swatches of what you can expect the colors to look like. This is a warning. Some of these colors are not recommended for use around the eyes or mouth, so please be careful and read the instructions to determine which colors aren't. Thanks. Alright, so here is what the palette looks like in person. It's a lot of interesting colors here, but I'm going to start off with the lightest color. As you can see here, it's like a pink, but a very light pink. It has mostly white. You barely can tell that it's pink, but it's like a white pink. But yeah, as you can see, as I'm applying it, it takes the shape of the tool that you're actually using. I tried using this with a brush. I got brush marks with it, in it. And so I decided to use a sponge, and I found out that had much better coverage. And I'm trying to tap the product in to make sure I get an even coverage. I'm going to try to eliminate these little square rectangular disposable wedge stuff in it. So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. This particular product usually has like a dewy finish, and what you would do is once you apply your product, you set it with a translucent powder or a shade of color that you that's the same as the base that you're using, or you can just go in straight with the base that you're going to be using to kind of set it, because if you don't, it's going to like move and shift and create lines where you're talking and stuff like that. I hope that makes sense. And so this is our first color, which is like the light pink. Okay, so up next we're going in with our light blue, Not exactly sure what this blue would be called, but certainly like not like a regular blue. It's like a blue mixed with white. But yeah, I'm just patting that color in the same one I did with the pink. And as you can see, the amount of coverage we're getting with this disposable wedge. But yeah, it's a pretty good coverage. Very unusual colors. I didn't expect to get a color like this, but I guess if you wanted a light blue, I guess that's why they call it brights. It's like the bright colors, you know. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm trying to tap that color out as best as I can to avoid the stroke marks of the disposable wedge. So yeah, just check this video out, and I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm gently going over those marks so that I can try to get rid of those marks. But yeah. Okay, so here's what we're looking like with the light pink and the light blue. And we're on to the next color. Okay, so now we're going in with our next color. It appears to be of a purple base, but a very light base as far as like the tone. So that's what I'm seeing in this particular video. But yeah, you're getting pretty good coverage. To say I paid $5.99 for this palette at this time, and I got 30% off. I can't complain. It's a lot more coverage than I could have ever expected from any other palette, and I'm very pleased with it. So like I said, we have a dewy finish here, and you would go ahead and set that with a translucent powder so it won't shift and move. I'm running it through my brows eventually so that you can actually see it actually covers my skin underneath the brows. So if you didn't want to do a brow block, this is an option for you. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so up next we're going in with like a hot pink. As you can see here, it's a lot darker than the last 3 shades that we used. And as you can see, the amount of coverage that we're getting, I can see a little bit of my complexion peeking through, but not much. But if this was a shade that you were looking for, I think you would be very pleased with the results. Okay, so here's the completed look of like a light purple and a very hot pink on the other side. Okay, so up next we're going in with a, I wouldn't say a deeper purple, but it's much darker than the other colors in this particular palette. And it is, like they said, it is bright. Yeah, so I'm just putting that all over my face so we can get a idea of what this color can look like outside of the palette. I've seen darker purples than this. It's like a mid-tone in my opinion. But yeah, I think it has reasonable coverage, you know. I mean, if you're going to go back in with a shade that's, you know, similar to this, then you're in good standing, I guess. But yeah, we'll just take a look and see how much coverage I can get as we continue this video. Alright, so up next we're going in with our blue. As you can see, it's a very deep, rich color. I don't think there's anything bright about this color. It's very pigmented, and we're getting a lot of coverage here. I'm just going to pat that out, and we're going to see what the end result look like at the finish of this application. Okay, so here's the finished look of our little purple and our blue. As you can see, the amount of coverage that I was able to get and the glossiness of the product. Okay, so I decided to include a removal segment here. As you can see, I got me a little bit of oil, and I'm going to massage it in my face, okay? And then I'm going to take a washcloth. You can get this bundle, 18 pack for like $5.98 at Walmart. What you do is wet the towel with warm water, and after you apply your oil all over your face and try to break up all of that coloring, you would then go in with your warm, moist towel and wipe off the excess product. This is what I do when I'm removing, because I had to do like a couple of videos with this, and I found this the easiest method of removal, because when I did use the Neutrogena wipes, makeup wipes, I did it like 5, 6, 7 times and everything, and I couldn't possibly remove all of the remainder of the makeup. And I have acne prone skin, so I just wanted to share this with you just in case if you had the same or similar problem. I did use a primer, but apparently that wasn't enough. So if you go in this with a couple of times with the oil and then the warm towel to remove, I say about like the third time you'll probably get just like 99% of it, and then you would go back in and, you know, wash your face and everything. But what I'm going to do is for the third time and try to show you how much product was left on my face after I did the oil and everything. So this is the first time with the Neutrogena wipes, and just showing you what was left over. So yeah, so see, it's not very much that's left over, and I'm going to go in with another application of my oil and massage that in really good to get any excess I don't know, foundation, whatever, I guess, off of my skin. And I'm going to go in with my Neutrogena wipes again, because we're going to try to get rid of all of this coloring so that we won't break out. So just thought I'd include this particular tip because using that cream product and then you realizing you've left some in your skin and then you break out and stuff like that, if you have sensitive skin like I do, I just thought maybe this might help. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.